Welcome to Book Central's latest podcast dedicated to exploring the world of romance. I'm your host, Abby, and today we have a special guest, Bethany, who is here to talk about her latest novel. Thanks for joining us, Bethany.
Thank you for having me, Abby. I'm excited to be here.
Let's start by giving our audience some context.
Sure. My newest book is called Love in the Park. It's a romance novel in New York City's Central Park. The story follows the lives of two people who meet in the park and fall in love.
That sounds lovely. What inspired you to write a book set in Central Park?
Well, I've always loved the park. It's such a beautiful and romantic setting, and I thought it would be the perfect place to set a love story.
That's a great idea. So, would you mind reading us a passage from the book?
Of course. This is one of my favorite scenes. The sun was setting behind the towering skyscrapers of New York City, casting the entire park in a warm, golden glow. The birds were fluttering about, chirping and singing a soft, melodic tune as two lovers sat quietly by the edge of the lake. The water was still, its surface reflecting the orange and red hues of the sky. The couple sat facing each other, their eyes locked in a deep and intense connection. As they sat in silence, a cool breeze swept across the lake, gently rustling the leaves of the nearby trees. The lovers shivered slightly, but the chill did little to dampen their growing passion. They each felt something powerful stirring within them, a force they couldn't quite define, but one growing stronger with every passing moment. Suddenly, the wind shifted, and the scent of fresh blooms and grass filled their nostrils. The sound of distant laughter and chatter could also be heard in the background, lending a sense of joy and celebration to the intimate moment between them. It was as if the entire world had faded away, leaving only the two to bask in their newfound love. Their hands reached out to touch each other, fingers intertwining in a gentle embrace. Without a word, they leaned in, their lips meeting for the first time in a passionate kiss. They locked eyes once more and both could feel their hearts pounding with excitement. They studied each other intently, silently acknowledging the depth of their new connection. The physical sensation was electric, as if lightning had struck them both simultaneously. They felt the heat rising between them, their bodies longing to be as close as possible. They broke apart momentarily to catch their breath, each of them gazing deeply into the other's eyes. They knew then that this moment was a turning point in their relationship, one that had set the tone for what was to come. As they sat back down by the lake, the day slowly faded into the coolness of the evening. But even the chill of the night couldn't extinguish the fire that had ignited within them that day. They knew it was only the beginning of what was to be a long and memorable journey together. A journey they vowed to embark on together, empowered by their newfound love and connection.
Wow, that was beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with us. So, I'm curious, what themes did you explore in this novel?
Well, one theme that I really wanted to explore was that of taking risks. Both main characters had to take a chance at love, even though it was scary and uncertain. Another theme was that of finding love where you least expect it. The park is where people go to relax and unwind, and I wanted to show that love can find you even in the most unexpected places.
Those are such important themes, especially for a romance novel. So, what else can readers expect from your book?
They can expect a lot of emotional depth, passion, and heart. It's a book that I poured a lot of myself into, and I hope readers will connect with the characters and the story.
Well, I'm sure they will. Thank you so much for sharing this with us, Bethany. It was great learning about your process and learning more about love in the park. And thank you, dear listeners, for tuning in. Remember to subscribe and join us for our next episode. Until then, keep on reading and keep on listening.